There he is.
Mama, there goes that man.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every...
Makes sense.
Look,
Hottest team in the land coming through.
And the Wizards ready to get to work on their home court. It's time for the NBA Live. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season.
Making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Kisper comes in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Koulibaly. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 5. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got MP, Jaylen Brown out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Washington. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Just stretching out the floor at first, they had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford man the post positions. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And that one's good, Brogdon.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Brogdon outside. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Smart.
Picking up the pieces. Marcus Smart. Like, there's not many in the game that anticipate loose balls and get to them the way that Marcus does.
Horford with the screen on Brogdon. MP fires from way outside. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Brogdon kicks to Smart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
MP passes to Hauser. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hauser's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Horford. Mack looking around. Picked by Horford. Three-pointer. MP, no good. Washington's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Champagny, and stolen by Tatum. Here's Pritchard. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Boston, their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll return shortly.
Come one, checking out the Celtics. They started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Boston Celtics.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think for Boston. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Tries the spin move. Here's Poole. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagny in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
2 minutes.
Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Buries the long-range jumper. Poole's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Poole with no one around, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here comes MP. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. And it's a 12-point Boston lead. Washington's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. MP against Poole. MP inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Celtics making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Washington shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jaylen Brown. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Gill is checked in for the Wizards.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Horford with the screen on Brogdon. And a wide open look for MP. And the Celtics another three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
MP against Brogdon. And he dunks it down.
He can explode to the hoop. Brogdon, he can change speeds in a hurry.
Boston leading by 11. Pritchard passes to MP. Horford with the screen on Brogdon. The three from MP. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Poole with it. 19 points in the game. Brogdon outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brogdon's got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP getting it done for the Celtics. And with his work. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford man the post positions. Then it's MP, and it's Hauser in at the three. And here's MP for three. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. It's Brogdon on the wing. And Boston with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will conclude their brief 2-game. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. A big guy with handles. Tatum ain't built like the rest. He's just built differently.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Brogdon the pass to Kispert. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Sean, thanks a lot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Celtics leading by 12. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Brogdon. And here's MP for three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Brian Keefe talked to his team during the break. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Here's MP with plenty of space. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Porzingis with a screen on Poole. MP way outside. Porzingis kicks to Mack. Porzingis passes to MP. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Pass to Champagny. Middleton against Brown. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Middleton hits them both. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Wizards trail by 17. And stolen by White.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP outside. Fires away from outside. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Kispert. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And another miss by Washington. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Brogdon. Rolls it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. MP's got 33 points.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. Not.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Great win tonight, MG. Throw them buffs on them, Pete. We're in the deep.
Kicks, MP.
There he is.
Good place for spring and summer trips. Oh.
Feeling you, MP. Looking good, MP.
Great game.
Joe, we got this. Don't worry.
two out there doing work.